Pokemon not good.
Alright, we got all the floor put down. We went with 3/4 inch plywood. Got it all down, got it glued and screwed down. Then it absolutely started pouring the rain. It rained us out, so we grabbed a tarp and covered it up. I bought a tarp just for that because it's going to be a minute before we get the roof on it. So we covered it up and come in the house, and it rained all the rest of the day, all night. We didn't even get to ride the bike. We did go out today and ride the bike a little bit, which brings me to my next thing is these riding gloves right here. Check these things out. These were sent to us. Got the hard knuckles on it. And these are for touchscreen, like for your phones. When you're wearing the gloves, you can still work your phone. Like the touch part of it, it still works. A lot of gloves won't do that. You know, it won't recognize the finger on the, I guess, on the screen or whatever. But these will. These things are awesome. I'll leave a link to these things down in the description. They were sent to us. I really like them for riding the bikes and stuff like that. A lot of gloves I won't wear because I can't feel basically what I'm doing, you know, as far as riding or working or anything like that. But I really like these, and like I said, they got the hard knuckles because if you go down on the back, you know, you're gonna hit your hands. Your hands first thing to get it, so you need all the protection you can get. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave the links to these things down in the description. If you ride a bike or anything like that in any way, you wanna look at these things because they're actually really comfortable and they're very protective. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go out there, and the sun's actually out today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out there and we're going to peel the tarp off of it that we put on it because it's covered, and try to keep it as dry as possible. And then we're going to take the sprayer that was sent to us right here. This is battery operated, and it actually runs off DeWalt batteries. It's basically a generic type sprayer, but it runs on DeWalt batteries, DeWalt style batteries. So I'm going to use my batteries because I got plenty of these 20-volt batteries. But anyway, we got some waterproofing from a big box store yesterday. We was going to try to get it all done yesterday, but like I said, we got rained out. And I'm going to use this thing right here, and I'm going to spray that waterproofing down on that deck, and hopefully it'll last long enough, you know, because, you know, plywood's bad to swell and all that good stuff. We're just trying to keep it from that with the tarp, and then I'm going to put waterproofing on it. We'll show you what we're doing, but I'm going to use this right here. This was sent to us. It's actually, I mean, it looks just like a DeWalt, to be honest with you. I know it's not, but there's little funnels and cleaners and stuff. Here's the top of the gun. Filters. Right here's the gun itself. So basically, you put this thing together like that, slide it together like that, and that gives you your gun. Okay, and then you got, of course, the container for the bottom. Honestly, I have no clue what that is. I'll have to read the instructions, but I don't know what that is. But I know the can goes on the bottom. That's actually a very simple design, though, you know. It's even got a screw right here that you can adjust, like if you don't want a lot coming out at one time, you can adjust this and it won't go back as far. And like I said, my DeWalt batteries fit right in it. It's ready to go. Just make sure I keep it good and clean because we got a lot of plans for this thing. We're gonna put underpinning around the bottom of it. We're gonna paint it green, and I'm gonna do it with this instead of running cords and everything. So anyway, let's see what's in this bag. Okay, a tip for cleaning, a little brush, and these are extra tips for it, I guess, like for what you're spraying. So we'll definitely have to read the instructions and see which one we want. In order to change the tip, I would presume you take this off. Yep, okay, and it has one in it. Has the blue one in it. Did have. Alright, then just to change it, you just put that in there just like that. Should be a slot that it sets in, just like that. Then put the cap back on it, right here. Like that. Yep, pretty simple stuff. Shipping wasn't too nice to the box. As you can see, it's been squished up pretty good, but the sprayer itself is in good shape. And like I said, these tips, they're different size tips for different things, like thicker paint, stains, whatever. I'm gonna go with a 1.5. You kind of want to stay in the middle. Just so you know, guys, the batteries are not included with these things. You have to use your own DeWalt batteries, and I have probably 8 or 10 of them, so I'm in good shape on the batteries part of it. And this thing comes with a 2-year warranty on it. A 2-year warranty. As soon as you get it, you contact right there, a little web address right there, and basically type in your information. You get a 2-year warranty with this thing, and it says do not repair, only replace. So if it tires up, they're not going to fix it. They're going to send you a whole brand new one. So that's pretty good. But I really like this thing so far, and we're going to try it and see. This will come in real handy up here as far as spraying and stuff. All this stuff up here is going to come in real handy. I'm still unsure what this is. I'll have to research that. I don't know. It looks like a filter, but I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. I don't want to open it not knowing what it is. So anyway, it also tells you in this little book here, if you read it, it's got like how you can mix the paint and the thinner to get it to run through the gun better. It tells you like the combinations and the mixtures. And the last thing is this tube right here. It's basically the suction tube on this thing. It moves. Okay, so like if you're going to be spraying up, you want this tube to be facing back because you're going to have this thing facing back like that. You know, and it'll pick up the paint or primer or whatever in the back of the bottle. I'm going to be spraying down, so I need it to face forward. You know, okay, if you're going to spray on the side, of course you turn it to the side. That way it picks up all the, I guess all your material out of the cup here. Remember guys, we're going to take it out there and we're going to see what it does. I'm kind of curious to see what it does. While the sun's out, I'm going to get this waterproofing sprayed. But we will leave links to this thing in the description. We're about to find out how good it is, but so far it feels good. Feels real good. I like it. So anyway, we're going to go. We got a couple gallons of this Olympic waterproof water guard. It's honestly the cheapest thing we can find. This stuff is expensive, and it actually says pretty good stuff on it. You know, it repels water, provides sunblock UV protection, provides mildew resistant coating, penetrates the surface for protection. That's what I was wanting, to penetrate the plywood and stuff. And that's the cheapest one we can find for a gallon. We bought 2 gallons of it, so hopefully we got enough to do like 2 coats on it. So I mean, we'll see. And it says easy water cleanup, so that's basically what I was wanting. Alright, so really all you do is this thing. That wind's blowing. And that tarp kept this thing dry last night. So I'm gonna try it before it gets too bad. Just pour it. It doesn't say. I mean, I'm sure it'll dry clear, but kind of weird. That looks like milk. Okay, it's as simple as that. Coming out. I'm gonna have to use a bigger tip. Let's see what it does. There's one coat. I'll use the rest of this around this beam. Oh, and by the way, with this thinner here, you don't have to thin it out for this gun. Or not thinner, but with this waterproofing, you don't have to thin it down to use it in this gun. It's kind of like water anyway. So. Anyway, I'll use the rest of this around there. Alright guys, that's the sprayer. I really like this thing, I really do. I'm not just saying that. It's a light, it's easy to handle, and it's probably go with a little bit bigger tip next time, but this one done just fine. It's a 1.5. Should have went with like a 2 or something like that, and then it got a little quicker, but 1.5 is pretty good. That's perfect, about the perfect pattern. But anyway, this thing, just so you know, it uses 1 whole charged battery and half of another charged battery. So battery and a half to do a 12 by 16 plywood with water guard. Basically, what, just sealant. Sealer, wood sealer, whatever you want to call it. But easy water cleanup, so you should be able to just put water in and spray it out and it cleans it right up. But I'm gonna put a little bit of mineral spirits in it, clean it out too. I got some, so I'm gonna use it just to make sure it's good, because I really like this thing. I want to keep it. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna do with it this year. We're gonna do a whole lot of painting, and this thing's gonna be perfect for all that. It really is. So anyway, guys, we'll leave links to this thing down in the description. And if you want to, check it out, because it's money well spent. If you got to paint something outside this year, that'd be money well spent right there. Cordless. If you got a DeWalt battery, you're good. All right, guys, if you ain't done so yet, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one.
Like and subscribe. I'm a video. Bye.